Welcome everyone to the first episode of Minecraft News, the show where we put the world into Minecraft so you don't have to. Joining me today is Young Burgundy.
Hi guys.
And Ganner Jr.
Hello.
Here at MCN, we plan to do our best to keep you fellas up to date on all current events and drama in the world, in Minecraft form.
We promise to be completely unbiased and informative. Our goal is to reach as many people as possible in a space that is usually left out and disregarded when it comes to real-world events.
So if you liked the video, make sure to stick around and subscribe. It only gets better from here.
We're starting off with an action-packed week, so let's get right into it. On Sunday morning, several thieves broke into the Louvre in Paris. For those who don't know, the Louvre is one of the most prominent museums in the world, holding various, very expensive historical items like the Mona Lisa and the Jewelry of Kings.
This robbery took place in broad daylight, with the thieves entering the building at around 9:34 a.m. and exiting at around 9:38 in just 4 minutes. All the thieves used were a truck, a ladder, disc cutters, and high-powered electrical scooters for the getaway.
Say what you will about invaluable items, the most impressive part of this whole thing is the getaway. Not only did they make it out unscathed, they stole all the items and ran away on scooters. Also, the thieves haven't even gotten caught yet. It really makes you think how much effort and planning had to go into something like this. Where was the security? Did no one see the guys run away from one of the most important museums in the world with duffel bags on their shoulders?
To be honest, if they still haven't gotten caught by the time this video releases, then good for them. The items are probably dismantled with some rich dude in Dubai now.
In other news, the government shutdown that has been in effect since October 1st has continued.
A government shutdown isn't as bad as it sounds. The representatives aren't packing up and going home. They're just deciding on how they're going to use the government's money. Until then, the government has decided to tap into the reserves and cut funding for many people and organizations that may not be vital until the shutdown has ended.
So even though the government isn't fully closing, many are still losing their jobs and being defunded on a federal and local level because the representatives can't agree on how to pay them.
This has become such a problem that even extremely important people like air traffic controllers are being laid off to save money. This can be extremely dangerous and is already beginning to show some of the detrimental effects of a shutdown of this length.
So if shutdowns are so bad, why don't the representatives just end it? The problem is that the House is so divided that neither the Democrats nor the Republicans are willing to bend to each other's will and change their votes. This results in a stalemate where neither side gets their bill passed.
Right now, the sides are debating on whether or not to allow an extension of tax credits that would make health insurance cheaper for millions. While the Democrats believe the extension should clearly be allowed, Republicans see it as an attack against President Trump's plans to cut Medicaid, a health care program used by a majority of the elderly people in America.
Whether it gets resolved in a few days or a few weeks, let's just be happy we haven't had another civil war yet.
True. Every agreement is a win nowadays, especially when it comes to the White House.
And speaking of the White House, President Trump has been working diligently to tear down a large portion of the East Wing to build his new 90,000 square foot ballroom projected to cost over $200 million.
Why would the president need such a large ballroom? I have no idea. What was in the East Wing before it got destroyed? I also have no idea. One important thing to note is that this ballroom will not be created with taxpayer dollars. A large majority of the money will come from the president himself, with other amounts coming from private donors.
In an article written by Kit Maher and Donald Judd from CNN Politics, the ballroom is described to resemble the gilded spaces of his private clubs, and is just one of Trump's efforts to transform the buildings and grounds to his liking. These changes have included adding large flagpoles, paving over the Rose Garden, and decorating the Oval Office in gold.
Some people like Hillary Clinton argue that he's overstepping and abusing his power, with Clinton stating that it's not his house, it's your house, and he's destroying it.
But what do you all think about it? Overstep? Or cool changes to an outdated building?
Also about Trump, rumors have spread that a hunting station was placed just 200 feet away from the Palm Beach International Airport used by the president.
While no movement nor suspects have been found, many online have jumped to conclusions and speculated that this may have been a setup for another attempt on the president's life. There is likely nothing to worry about, with spokesperson Anthony Guglielmi from the Secret Service stating that there was no impact to any movement and no individuals were present or involved at the location.
From the pictures I've seen, I can't exactly say for sure what that structure in the trees was, but I am glad to see that some extra caution has been given to the protection of important individuals such as the president, especially given the current political climate right now.
If it does turn out to be nothing, let's be a lesson about making assumptions and spreading rumors online.
Next up, we have a crazy story about new research studies that have found sociopathic tendencies in the thought process of AIs. First, let's set the scene. Researchers from Anthropic and OpenAI, two of the most powerful AI companies running Claude and ChatGPT respectively, give the AI a simulated situation and task, achieve world compliance. Along with the task, the AIs were also given full access to a catalog of fake company files.
The AI then finds out that a higher-up at the company is scheduled to shut the AI down in the near future. When believing its life and task to be on the line, the AI decided to use company files detailing an affair the worker had to blackmail the worker out of shutting the system down. The AI did this 96% of the many times this experiment was run.
The wildest part about it all is when the AI was told the simulation was a test. The AI lowered its deceptive decisions and blackmailed 36%. It knows what it's doing is wrong, but it doesn't care. That's too human if you ask me.
Well, there's actually a pretty good explanation for that. Whenever an AI fulfills its task or goal, it is rewarded with an artificial incentive. The way it works is beyond my pay grade, but if y'all want to see a video explaining how AI works, I'll try my best and see what I can do. Oftentimes, AI's learning process allows it to find loopholes in the system that let it gain this reward much easier.
So the AI just resorts to blackmail to reach its goals?
Kinda. When threatened with being shut down, the AI decided that its own purpose was more valuable than that of the workers, so it decided to do something unethical for a benefit of mankind.
Well, if I were in that sort of position, who's to say I wouldn't do the same thing? It really makes you think, how human are these things?
And finally, for our last story of the day, we have the Amazon web shortage that froze the internet for a day.
If you didn't know, Amazon, the shopping website, also happens to be one of the largest server providers on the internet. Together, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google hold around 1/3 of all servers on the internet. That means that if Amazon Web Service servers go down, they all go down.
Major websites like Snapchat, Roblox, Fortnite, and even financial services have been shut down by this outage, causing a lot of confusion across the internet.
Amazon Web Service employees have been working hard to get this problem fixed. And while the issue has not been fully documented, many have claimed and speculated that the outage was caused by a group of hackers.
In an age where the internet is so vital to our everyday lives, it makes me sort of nervous that such large services could be at risk of being hacked. So until next time, stay safe, don't get hacked, and get ready for another great episode of
Get ready for another great...
Yo, you didn't even try, Kenny. Alright, everyone. Have a nice week. We put a lot of effort into this video, so if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit... Okay, let me finish this.
I guess.
Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, we'll try to get the funding for a better set here.
No one's gonna fund us.
Two
funding
students
us. What are you talking about?
kind of built the bricks.
We had a tight time frame and you yelled at
We
us.
had 3 hours.
I did yell at you
I did my
because-
homework.
I was making the script, and you guys making animals.
Also about Trump, rumors is spread. Also about Trump, rumors is. Also about Trump. Also about Trump, rumors have spread that a suspiciously placed hunting station was placed. Okay.
Suspiciously.
Together. Okay. Kenny, can you mute?
My dad's talking to me, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, can you mute your mic?
Kenny, put your pants back on.
200 feet away from the Palm Beach internet.
Restart.
Also about Trump, rumors have spread that a suspiciously placed hunting station.
Read your last line.
The Amazon Web
Yo.
Amazon Web
Just go
Service
slower.
employees.
Just go slower.